welcome to the Echoes of Resistance. I'm Ashley Roy and I'm here with
Elizabeth.
and we are going to continue on the topic of Namibia under the South African occupation. Let's jump straight into it. Imagine living in a country where your land is taken away from you, your language is silent, and you are told that you cannot vote, all while being ruled by a government from another country. That was the reality of the Namibian people in the 20th century. The first question is going to go to Anna Laura. How did South Africa annex Namibia?
Thank you for asking that question. So South Africa annexed Namibia after the World War I, when Germany lost its colonies. In 1920, the League of Nations gave South Africa the territory, which was called Southwest Africa. However, instead of guiding it towards self-rule, South Africa ruled the territory as if it were part of its own country. Over the years, it imposed strict laws, including apartheid, which discriminated against the majority of the Namibian people. Even when the United Nations ended South Africa's mandate in 1966, South Africa refused to give up control and continued the occupation. After years of resistance and international independence, after the years of international pressure, Namibia finally gained independence in 1966. How did South Africa enforce apartheid?
Okay, South Africa enforced apartheid in Namibia by introducing strict laws, by separating people based on their race. For instance, the Wambo people were put in a location by themselves, the Nama people at their own location, so they cannot unite. They saw that black people were inferior and white people were superior. Good lands were given to the white people while the black people were discriminated, removed from their land. They were restricted to move where they wanted to go. For instance, the parcel law. The parcel law was there for the black people, for the South Africans to be able to watch every step that the black people were making. South Africa introduced apartheid in Namibia mainly because of their natural resources. By enforcing strict segregation, evaluate on the effects of division on the Namibian society.
Namibia is a country with many different groups of people, and these groups are divided into many tribes, region, and history. Today, Namibia is independent, but these divisions still affect people's lives in both negative and positive ways. One of the negative effects is inequality, where some groups are richer while the other ones are poor. For an example, land wealth are still mostly owned by a few people, and this makes the life difficult for some people, especially the ones that are living in the inland. One of the positive effects is cultural diversity. Namibia has many traditions, languages, music, and dances, and this makes the country richer by attracting conclusion. The diversity of Namibian society has both bad and good effects. The bad effects include the inequality, unfair politics, and trauma from history. And the good effects include the cultural richness and protection of diversity. And to build a fair country, Namibia must focus on education, land reform, and equal opportunities for all the groups.
Okay, that's the end of the podcast. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Bye.